allegedly live now. Of course, my chat window is having issues. That's very good. Just the docs menu on the window bar. Okay. What about now? Anyway. Okay. Yeah, I think we're getting there now. We're getting there now. Great. See chat again. That's helpful. Krumi, yes, here we go for a second time. I have my mic way too far from my fucking face. Hello, Chris. So, we are here. Oh, the Game Awards is happening? Oh, fuck. I didn't even think about that shit. But Daniel, I'm glad you're here. So, today, we are doing a Can They Get It tier list for the next 50 most popular commanders on EDHRec's top 50. Why username, dude? We are gonna be BSing a bit. Chamber, we're gonna probably find out today. Or Kalia was in the previous version of this tier list. As you can see, she's up there in the splash zone, which means very much yes. No, you're correct. We're at the Thirst Awards right now. So the way this tier list is gonna work, this is the one we've done previously. The tiers are most gettable. We're gonna put the hottest, the best, the all-around horniest commanders up here, and the end of the stream we're gonna vote for the most gettable commander. Last time it was Teysa Karlov. Like 5 to 10% more. What if I just throat the mic? What if I just throat the mic a little bit now? Avian, I have accounted for that. I'm using Tivit as spot 51. No, Edgar Markov, I believe, yes, he is up here in the splash zone as well. Anyway, most gettable, splash zone, which is overwhelmingly positive. This is, you are gnawing off your own arm to try to get this done. Up next, we have the exhibition rule. These are beings and or creatures that you would fuck on the premise that if you told somebody else that you had sex with this thing, they would either high-five you or recoil in horror. Any other responses are not good enough for the exhibition rule. Then we have $5 is $5, which I'm not going to particularly enjoy it, but I'm not sure that I'd turn it down. Then we have charity work, which is they need the help, right? I'm not going to say no, but they need the fucking help. Down here we have Seek the Lord, which is what it says on the tin. If you find one of these things attractive, I will be calling a wellness check on you. And finally, we have Bro How, which is a tier reserved exclusively for things that don't seem realistically fuckable. Harsh Lemons, thank you for gifting those 3 tier 1 Twitch subs. I appreciate your generosity very much in the sub goal stream. Welcome to the super secret dog home, my friend. Bohemian, I still strongly hold my belief that Marin cannot get it. She summons the dead. Ain't nobody needing crotch rot. So first of all, that's classist. I don't need you judging what Dirt Mommy does in her line of work. And there's no saying that what you do in your line of work defines how you fuck. Like, not microbiologists don't all have micro penises, right? Like, rocket scientists don't strap fireworks to your body anytime you're in bed with them. Like, it's very biased to try to argue that because Marin might have a job as an evil necromancer, that you're gonna get necromanced on. And as Classy Bear points out, that just means you can hit it until you literally die, and she can just bring you back, which is positive. So we're still bullshitting in the setup. This is not the tier list. How did it not end up in the go? Well, a hobo ate Jim. It's because this looks vaguely corporeal. We decided it was vaguely corporeal. There is a little bit of a mouth going on. There's like a structure that you could find a hole in. Whereas Animar looks like solid rock. This is totally ethereal. Whereas this looks like it's interacting with the world. Yeah, there are hands, basically. It's moss over rock. It's clearly moss above a shitload of rock. I don't know how... Okay. So we're already going to Scryfall. You don't know how I got rock? You don't know how I got rock. I'll accept that you might be willing to that you might be able to work with a little patch of moss that's particularly deep, but I don't know how you're confused about where I got rock from in this photo. Hello, Spellbreaker. Thank you for that Twitch Prime sub. Welcome back to the dog home. I appreciate your Bezos bucks, my friend. Yeah, full on. That is terrain. That is terrain on which you get something else. That's not... Like, what are we even talking about here? Muradin, thank you, or Muradin, thank you for the drink water redeem. I appreciate you looking out for my hydration. Ogre Powered, Taste is at the top of the previous list. So this is the list we're going to be working on tonight. I've redone the colors a little bit. And we have 51 entries because we have a double-sided card, and so I've included both sides of the card to judge them separately. There was also a little bit of an issue. So when we did the first tier list, Liesa Shroud of Dusk was rated 49 or something, and Tivit was rated 51, and they've just changed in the last couple days. And so we are going to be using Tivit for this list, even though they are 49th at present time, because we've already done Liesa on the previous tier list. Harvahal, I'd appreciate it if I could get you to tell Wizards to add Animar to Arena. So the thing is, I know somebody who works on the MTG Arena team, and I text them every single day saying, hey, if you were thinking about adding Animar to Arena, don't. There's a cool guy who really, really wants it in, and I want to make his life a little bit worse, so please don't. Moradin, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate your Bezos bucks. Welcome to the dog home. And Danny Quinn, the first sliver, we're going to be answering that question in the stream today. The first sliver is in the 50 commanders that we're going to be rating today. So you will find out if they can and exactly how much they can according to our various tiers. All right. I'm trying to give people a little bit of time to get the going live notification, but we're pretty close to when we should just kick off. And Avian, yeah, I agree with you. Like, I mean, Hinata is just straightforward. Hinata is straightforward. That's why people put him in the top 50. Have I done Sigarda? I've not done Sigarda either for a roast, and I don't think they come up. I don't think they come up in this tier list either. If we look at... You can see some questionable choices in my future. Listen, man, I can too. I'm also worried about some upcoming choices. How much of a role does size of the being and or creature play in this? Like, Nylea is gigantic, but is basically just a big green person. So I'll tell you what size can do for you. If it's something that couldn't get it at normal size, being really big may help push you into the exhibition rule. Like with Arcades, if this was just a salamander, that's just animal cruelty. But because Arcades is a gigantic dragon and presumably sentient, exhibition rule. And so when we talk about Nylea, Nylea's already gettable, base tier. And so when you make them huge, that just makes them mommy. Right? If we look at Muldrotha or we look at Atraxa, both clearly in the splash zone, Atraxa's way too big to realistically do anything but step on you. And so it's important to note that if you're already sexy and you just get really big, you're just sexier. But if you're not sexy and you get really big, you might be able to become so colossally big like AC that you become fuckable just because of how impressive it would be. Again, what about the other end of the spectrum? Where's the dwarf love? So here's the thing. that almost works the opposite way. We're being really tiny. I think we had one like sprite ass creature. So like a Leela is small, but a Leela is only in the splash zone because there's the belief that she can shrink us down to her size or get us up to their size. If they're so small that it's not realistic that we can even have ordeals with them, then it could be a problem. But if they're like a magically small being and they might be able to make us magically small, we might be rocking with Mark because Mark's rocking with us, if you know what I'm saying. All right. At this point, I think we should just get into it. Everybody feel free to remark on the volume of the music because I can't hear it. Can Magda get it? They're in the tier list today, so we're going to find out. Inspector Me242, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse. So first up, it's Tivit. Now I know they're number 49, but they were 51 at the time of the original tier list, and so we're slotting them in at 51. So let's go over to our boy. Okay. So already we have a hard choice. I know this is clearly furry bait because these are fucking paws. There's presumably an orifice somewhere back there. The face, I hate this fucking face. I hate this face so much. I'm sure some of you really like this finely groomed facial hair. I'm not a huge fan of it. And honestly, I think an implied part of the exhibitionist rule is that it being impressive for you to sleep with the thing implies that they're choosy, right? It implies that it's a feat. It's a feat for you to have sex with this thing. Whereas Tivit, like, I'm gonna be real, Tivit looks like he sells nuclear codes just so that you'll make out with him, right? That's why he's selling the secrets. He's not doing it for money. He's not even doing it for love. He's doing it because he knows he looks like fucked up furry bait, and he's found out that selling military secrets is the only way he can get his kisses in. And so for that reason, I'm gonna say charity. I'm torn between charity work and $5 is $5 because this could be like reciprocally beneficial. Like, I don't want to do it, but he could give us something useful, and that might make the trade. He's soliciting on War Thunder forums. Yes, Salvage, you fucking get it. You get it. All right, let's move on to number 2, which is going to be Sauron the Dark Lord. Now, we've weighed in on this card when we did their roast, and I only feel more strongly that this is just such a hard no. Look at that fucking... He's got spam for a face. He's got spam that somebody has just, right in the schnoz. He's just, And then, if we're talking about ability to contribute to the lovemaking in other ways, look at these fucking witch fingers. These are pillow princess nails. If none of you know what it is, go Google it. But these are pillow princess nails. And honestly, if we consider how he acts in the movies, he never fucking does any real work. He gets stabbed once, right? And then he just has other people do all his shit for him. He sits in the tower as like a big fucking floating eyeball for the whole thing or whatever. So that's not the work ethic. I need this to be a joint effort. And so for that reason, it's going to be, it is going to be seek the Lord. Like, I think if you are telling me you want to hook up with this, you are not being real with yourself. I think you're memeing about his position of authority or the fact that he's just in armor, and I don't think you're being real. And so we're going to put them all the way down and seek the Lord. Hunter Cole and Jack and It's Ya Doc, thank you very much for the Twitch follows. Welcome to the doghouse. Gazarius, it could be an exhibitionist rule, but it's also like, I don't know. I feel like most people wouldn't be impressed. I feel like most people wouldn't be impressed. It would be like I feel like what might be impressive is if you were his ongoing courtesan, right? And it was like, oh wow, it's been a week and he hasn't killed you. But like hitting once, he's probably like kidnapping random orcs from the infantry lines, once, or like he's surely not a consensual lover. He's surely not a generous lover, and so it's gonna be Seek the Lord. Crotch Goblin, perfect name for this. Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate your Bezos bucks. Welcome to the dog home. What do those nails do? They pierce and hurt. Okay. Next we've got a bird, but it has hands. This is immediately Seek the Lord. None of you can tell me anything different. What the fuck is happening? Like, what is this face, bro? You can't tell me the alt art. Hold. Okay, there's an alternate art. I'll consider alternate arts. I'm gonna call the police. If you think this art is more convincing than the previous art. This is someone. How the fuck? Wait a minute. They say, check the other art, and it's just even more bird. They took somebody painted this shit at a park. Am I like, there can't be, there's no other alternate art I'm missing. No, yeah, you're going to hell. This is still just a bird. And you gotta seek the Lord. Mods, call a wellness check on this guy. Okay, next up we got Jetmir. Here's another time we have kind of a tough decision to make, because he's not my type, right? He's not my type. This is certainly furry bait for a very specific kind of person. Clearly has Riz. Plenty of people would be able to look past a face like this because you are all in my comment sections. I'm being told there's another alt art I should concern myself with. This is not, I mean, this is the same. Okay, this is the same. This is still like, it's Rizzy. It's clearly a fucking cat. It's clearly a cat. Gotta love a fat pussy. Oh, these streams are always fucking great. Valiard, yeah, it's a cat. It says Cat Demon. It says Cat Demon on the fucking card. And the stream, yeah, fucking that guy won. They're very stylish. There should almost be a tier for like, I know some of you would, right? Like, I wouldn't, but I know so many of you people would, that it feels almost wrong to put them in a lower tier. I mean, no, I'm gonna exhibition rule, because if you told somebody about like the whatever party this was, you would get a high five. You can't tell me you wouldn't. If you filmed whatever night was going on here, and then you showed it to somebody, you would get a high five. Unquestionably you would. Guillaume, thank you very much for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse. And now we have this fucking thing, which is easily hardest no of the stream. Easily this thing. This is a World of Warcraft boss, right? I would raid the fuck out of this thing. I'm not going anywhere near it with romantic intent. First of all, it looks like a Ken doll. Gallhouse, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse. Look how big he is, though, and he's a god, and he's just bones, though. Like, I mean, to be fair, I did say the exhibition rule covers high fives and recoiling in horror, and if one of my boys came to me and was like, yeah, I piped, I would scream. So Nexo Riot, the exhibitionist rule is explicitly, if you told somebody you hooked up with this, would they give you either a high five or would they be horrified yet impressed? That's the exhibition rule. So that's for creatures that are like not aesthetically pleasing, but you would be like, holy shit, how, bro? If somebody told you this happened, because he is fucking massive. Big Milky Monster and Death Ryuja, thank you very much for the Twitch follows. Welcome to the doghouse, my friends. This is like fucking the Babadook. Yeah, and like if you told somebody if you told somebody you had sex with this, they would be like, "How? Why?" And I feel like that's what we've got going on here. But there's also the angle of most things on the exhibitionist rule, there's a clear thesis as to why you would want to, even if it's terrifying. And this just looks yucky. This is just super fucking yucky. Mad Martyr 24, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse. And so you know what? You bug fuckers are going and seek the Lord. Let me find this piece of shit. It's just a heart. Mods, please enroll Zephyr Eater into therapy right now. He knows why. Let's move on. Oh, Lord. Magda. Yes. Would. Are you kidding me? I would let her kick my ass. I would let her beat the shit out of me. Short, thick, rich. Triple threat. Nothing else to do. And apparently I get money when we fuck. Right? That's crazy. We bang and she poops out $10. I'm so fucking down for that. Davey Vol, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse. Death Ryuja, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome to the dog home. I appreciate your Bezos bucks. I'm getting another call out about the I mean, I think we're all in accord. This is straight to Splash Zone. Personally, I don't think they're most gettable, but easy Splash Zone. This is gonna be a great time. I would kill people to do it. It's fabulous. Davey Vol, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate those Bezos bucks. Welcome to the dog home. Okay, let's hard left coming up. Morophon the Boundless. Now here's the thing. I'm instituting, it's not bro how yet. I'm instituting a new rule for shapeshifters, right? Because that is what it is. It's a shapeshifter. It can change whatever you want. But there's an important caveat to that. Because if we look at somebody like Lazav, right? If we look at Lazav, Dimir, Mastermind, also a shapeshifter, none of you can tell me with a straight face that this dude isn't turning into the most horrifying thing imaginable just to fuck with you halfway through, right? This dude is turning into Babadook on purpose partway through because he thinks it would be funny. So Morophon's attitude in the lore, I think, plays an important role on whether we can believe that they would be willing to adopt a more pleasing shape and, more importantly, hold that shape the whole way through. All right. They have no lore. they have fucking zero lore. So cool. So real and based of them. Thank you, Wizards writing team, for ruining my tier list gettability stream. Quitter talk, Babadook can get it. Enjoy your therapy in a couple years, man. Enjoy your therapy in a couple years. I think in absence of lore, they can be considered, I don't know. Like, in absence of lore, this is either Seek the Lord or Exhibition Rule. For now, we're going to put them in the Exhibition Rule because they are big. They're a little spooky. They're clearly magical. Right? Yeah, but it has a person face. It's got a person face. Bonus Ghost, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse. Oh, wait, hold on. They're mindless elementals, expressions of the plane. That's gonna... We are a consent first stream, so we're gonna move them down to Seek the Lord. It can no longer consent. We may even remove them entirely from the tier list over that. Coral Blue, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome to the dog home. I appreciate those Bezos bucks. All right, let's move on. We've got Ueza, Chief. Fuck this guy. This dude looks like an asshole. This dude looks like every middle manager at a fucking AutoZone. Yeah, but the other Urza we looked at had old dude Riz. Like the previous Urza we looked at least had some grandpa Riz going on. And this dude just looks like a fucking jerk. Timothy, thank you so much for the kind words. I'm glad that you follow my stuff and that it can make your day a little bit better. Yeah, it's me, Matt. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Can we give it to a March of Machine mashup threesome? I'm not sure I understand what you mean. That man doesn't believe in any orgasm that isn't his. Yeah, like, I'm sure that... Like, there was a documentary about flat earthers where some of them spent, like, $20,000 in multiple years to try to prove the Earth was flat with this really sophisticated laser experiment. And then they did it, and they proved the Earth was round. And it cut to them going, like, well, guess I'll have to try again, and then it faded to black. Like, that's Urza trying to prove that the clitoris isn't real. That's him. Okay? That's what he spends his money on. He makes a bunch of robots. And then he spends years and years trying to prove that the clitoris isn't real or isn't involved in the female orgasm. Now this is going to be, I mean, this is clearly charity work, right? This is clearly done because he's just so sad. FK Poi, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse. So sad, and you just want to see him smile one time before he dies. And that's all you can get. If he's charity, Tibbet is 5. The thing is, I feel the same way about these two. I'm not physically attracted to them. I feel like their personalities are kind of gross. But there's like some reason deep down that somebody in some circumstance would be willing to sleep with them that isn't mental illness. All right. Oh, God. Next up, highly awaited. We had somebody ask this in the first couple minutes of chat. Next up, we have the first sliver. You are going to hell. You are going to hell. This thing is just, it's all fucking spines. This thing is so fucked up. Like, literally the getting it with this thing is you being burrowed into. This is gonna be like one of the fucking Alien movies. And if you're into that, I have the exact same message for you, which is get well soon. This thing is going and seek the Lord. Homemade Calamity, thank you for the tier 1 Twitch sub. Welcome to the dog home, my friend. We're going to use those proceeds to fund one member of chat's therapy because they think First Sliver can get it. Yeah, do you want ants? Because this is how you get ants. Alright, next up we've got Kinnan. Now I'll be honest, this one, not really my type. I don't hike a lot. I like to go outdoors sometimes. I don't be out there in the woods with animals. Oh, they look like a kid. True. True. Can we get a mods? Can we get an age check on Kinnan? Can we get a fucking no alt arts. Hold on. Kinnan age MTG. Very young bonder. That handles that. Very young? No shot. Very young. I'm going to zoom in on that. Very young. Nobody has ever described somebody of the legal age to consent as very young. You can be called young. Nobody's getting called very young when you're 18. Alright, next up we have got Veyren, the voice of duality. Let's see what's cracking with her. Okay, so, I mean, yes, right? Immediately, yes. I have the disposable income for Aloe. I'm gonna die. It's gonna be worth it to die. Like, they're an Ifrit. I'm trying to get Ifriti, if you know what I mean. This is an immediate fucking... This is at least Splash Zone. This is at least Splash Zone. I'm debating whether we put it in to most gettable, because the thing is, she's a trigger doubler. So we're talking about busting twice. That's a very big payoff. That's a very big payoff. Yeah, I'm not a feet guy. I'm not a feet guy, but I'm an Ifrit guy. Thank you very much, Two-Tone Terran. Yeah, like if we start worrying about double triggers. Oh yeah, let's get an alt art check. Let's see if that matters. Okay, all her prints are the same. I am here, so this stream is specifically for a set 50 commanders on EDHRec. It's for a sub goal thing. So we're not taking suggestions at this time. Nurk, half the women I've been with are bipolar anyway. You got to get those numbers up. You're missing out. Tentatively. So most gettable means we're going to have like probably anywhere from 3 to 10 commanders. 3 to 10 commanders in the most gettable, and then we're going to vote it down at the end. So that just means they're a front runner. They're not locked in right now. Salad's going pretty well. Next up, we've got Sephiroth of the Hidden Ways. This is... I'm sorry. If you say no, you gotta be racist. I don't know what else to tell you. She bald. What else you want to say about it? That just means she's practiced her dome game. That just means she's practiced the dome game, right? She has a long-standing history of knowing what's going on with dome. And, I mean, she's got a bird. Like, the bird probably creep you out. Clear dome game, has a personal dungeon, knows how to work a shaft. If you can't mess with that, I'm just asking you to think. Zip Zap Cat, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse. She looks like she cucks Will Smith. I mean, you're not wrong. And the thing is, if Jada Pinkett Smith wasn't a terrible fucking person, would still be an icon of hotness. Random Viking, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse. Yeah, like this would be, I mean, this is a no Like, if I'm being real, this is a no if you have a praise kink, because she's definitely going to be condescending to you the whole time. She's definitely going to be condescending to you the whole time. And so for some people, I can see how that's going to be, you know, that's going to be a little bit of a difficulty. And it's not for me. We're going to put them into the splash zone. That's going to be a good time. I am here. Let me look at this fucking name. I am here, Ernot RW. If you can hit me with the phonetics on that, I would appreciate that, because I do want to say it right, but I'm having trouble parsing. I had a stroke writing my name. God bless. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the doghouse. Yeah, it's me, Matt. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Would you rather Elish Norn or Thalia and get rogged? Elish Norn. The and is what does it. Okay, so here we have another. Here, listen. No, that's just a cat. Okay? As is, that's just a cat. I wouldn't even call that furry bait. That's just a cat. Like, furry bait is like cat person who looks sexy. This isn't even cat person that looks sexy. This is a cat that stood like... Identify the difference between these two images. Identify the difference between this and what's happening here. Opposable thumbs. There's no way that's the out that y'all went with. Opposable thumbs. Okay, check the alt art. I mean, listen, we all say things. We all say some shit. Opinions change. People change. More than anything, people change. Cello Bass, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate those Bezos bucks. Welcome to the dog home. Now, and I'll be real. In their roast, I did say they could get it. But I was using an unofficial alternate art provided to me by somebody who was confirmed down bad in my Discord. And I'll see if I can find it on the... Sold. Yeah, I mean... Everybody just shut the fuck up. Everybody just leave me alone with my thoughts for a second. Let's talk about Feather. Yeah, that's the first alt art carry. That is an alt art carry confirmed. That shit is so much different. It's a kitsune they can shapeshift. Okay. I feel way better about that. All right, let's talk about okay. I mean, I'm already a yes. This is a angry, screaming woman. This is most of the people I've dated my entire life. And it's been yeses previously. This one has a sword, which is a little bit different, but I can look past that. And let's see if we've got other... What do you mean check the alternate arts? Yeah, actually, you know what? If they had April 2019 printed onto them, that is even sexier for me, so that's going to move them up a little bit. What that mouth do? Yeah, I mean, that's a human mouth, so we know what that does. We're gonna... I don't rate them as most. Oh, Felix, thank you. I don't rate them as most, but I rate them as Splash Zone, for sure. Okay. Okay. Let's all be for real. Nobody... No. Let's all just wait a minute. Let's all just wait a minute. Let's check the alt arts and see if we'll get a carry there. We're not gonna get a carry from the alt art. So here's the thing. This thing's not sexy. This thing's not attractive. This thing is not attractive at all. But it's very, very sad looking. It's very easy to take pity on this. And if you were alone on an apocalyptic planet and you were traveling with this thing, and let's say for some reason it fell in love with you, and it came up to you in the fucking Wall-E voice and was like, I made you a pocket pussy, y'all would use it. It would hurt you too much to not. If this thing was like, you know, I've recalibrated my fuel cells to run on spooge, like, you wouldn't let it die. You wouldn't let the thing die. Also, Timothy, thank you for the $5 super chat. I wanted you to review Sabo Tavok as a commander, but I'll suggest her Visara for this. So this is not on request. Can they get it? I very much appreciate the super chat, but we're doing the locked in next 50 commanders on EDHRec. Sharky Dan, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse. Who is y'all? I mean, it's definitely not Bro How, because it's a robot. It can't be Bro How. It's... So I think the difference is, if you asked it, you need to seek the Lord. If it asked you, it would be charity work. Batanza 930 and Canalier, thank you very much for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse. Squatch, it's a child, is how. Kinnan is a child. Alright, next up we have got, oh my god, yes. Fucking Great Outdoors Dami Mommy. Window, I mean, this is a work of art. Of course the stream went down. All right, we should be back now. We should be back now. The collective boner of the internet was so great that Winota cut out my stream, and I mean, for that she's got to go in most gettable. She's at least in the conversation. Hold on, let's do a quick lore check. Nothing about them being a child. We're in the clear. We're in the clear. All right, next up. Oh, we have another fucking fantastic one. I'll be real. I love a snarky bitch. I love a snarky bitch. I love them to death. Like, this is exactly how I want my partner to be. That's how I want my partner's machinations to be at all times. Like, as long as I'm not that guy, or at least I'm not that guy immediately, I'm so here for this. I'm so here for just like prequel mother Gothel, and you know she's feeding that praise kink. You ain't getting any head, Harsh Lemons, but what if I'm a very good boy? What if I'm a very, very good boy? I need you to reconsider the possibility of it when I'm a very, very good boy and do exactly what she says. And gobble, gobble, gobble. Straight to the top. Straight to the top. Straight up there. All right, next we've got Aragorn. Copy Rat, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse. Huh? Oh, did I spell it wrong? Oh, Uniter. I always thought it was Unifier. That's crazy. I mean, this is so noble, right? You're set for life. This is just a sexy man on a horse. This is just an incredibly sexy older man, right? Knows what he wants. You're gonna become queen. This is the first mask we're gonna put up there in most gettable, because he can compete with these. I'm hetero, but I'm not stupid. He can compete up here. Yeah. I'm straight, but I'm not that straight. True. Rero Bert, thank you very much for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse. Now, all right. Come on. Come on. You can't be for real. This is a cat. This is a cat with abs. This is a cat. Did they give this cat human nipples? Look at that. Look at that right there. They gave a fucking cat human nipples. Who the fuck did that? Audi999, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse. Oh, check the alt art? Okay. Woo. Worse. Alright, so we've got one alt art that's attempting to carry by giving him a more humanoid musculature, and then one alt art that is literally just he's the smallest fucking being ever. Rusty Koala, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse. This is, yeah, Katie, this art is most pettable. This man is in BDSM gear. This is like a full chastity harness. I could see this being a +1 counter and -1 counter situation where this like extremely horny art cancels out this extremely unhorny art. And so we're just gonna go back to considering the main one. Labwell, thank you for the $2 super chat. Exhibition at least? Exhibition at least? I'm not sure. That dude breath smell like tuna. That's true. So let's bring in some of the additional judging category I often have to use when I'm considering these for the roasts, which is they're a humanoid. We need to know what they smell like. Okay? I don't think this guy smells particularly good. He lives in the jungle, right? He lives in the jungle. He's commanding an army of cat creatures, and he's like digging holes in the ground all day. So he definitely smells like bad litter. And so because of that, I'm gonna say $5 is $5. This is like, he's clearly, only because he's clearly a better choice than Tivit or Urza. Like, you still don't want to, but it's clearly superior to either of these two shitheads. Iceboy, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub, and Mevlar, thank you as well. I appreciate your Bezos bucks, my friends. Welcome to the dog home. Yeah, there's no twink hate on this stream. We're down with this. I get a very Gojo Satoru vibe, right? This is just an alternate color scheme for this guy. Entomologist Anonymous, thank you for the 500-bit cheer, my friend. I appreciate your generosity very much. Mauled, this is important. Can Elishnorn Grand Cenobite get it? Big debate between me and a friend. Yes, undeniably yes. A million times yes. Mevlar, thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Joda's a fucking million years old. That means he's had time to practice. This motherfucker is going in the splash zone. I do love that we're getting all the uwu redeems today. Yeah, we'll put him up in the splash zone. He seems emotionally available. You're wrong. You're wrong. It's still going to be a good time. All right, next up, we are moving on to Mircool. What's wrong with y'all? Anybody who says wood, mods, get them. Anybody who says wood, mods, handle them. Like, I realize that he's a god. You need to find Jesus Christ. Even if I don't believe in him, you need to seek Jesus and let me know if you find him. Find tier. Yeah, seek Kelemvor. You want this thing? Seek Kelemvor. Wolfgrave, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the doghouse. Alright, let's move on. Alright, y'all are going to play with me here. They're another shapeshifter. If you look at everything that surrounds them, they clearly have a fucking squid thing. And it's not a fun squid thing. This is not a sucky squid thing. This is a spines everywhere squid thing. This is a spines. No. This is not a hentai monster. You're not gonna trick me. I'm not gonna Google hentai monster on stream. This is not a hentai monster. Hentai monsters squeeze. This thing rips and tears. Like, anybody who's arguing me on this point, go spend some quality time with your cheese grater and let me know how you feel after. You need help. Morgan Friedman, thank you for the follow and the Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate your Bezos bucks. Welcome to the dog home. Now they are a shapeshifter. So you know what? We'll lore check them. If there's a reason in the lore to believe that they would be open to transmuting their form into something a little bit more friendly, then I can rock with you. Okay. Shapeshifter from Kaldheim, we knew that. Capable of changing his shape, preferring marine creatures. Orvar's been around for such a long time, he can use his powers in more creative ways. He can create copies of an observed creatures. Okay. But he's been water adjacent. The fact that he will transform into things that aren't spike squids will move it up out of Seek the Lord. I'll take a chance. On Orvar. I'm not hard sold. Yeah, I'm not hard sold on Splash Zone. But I'm rocking with Mark because Mark's rocking with us. Oh yeah, if he turned into Vaporeon, right up there. But unfortunately, I don't think he knows what Vaporeon is. I don't think it's Exhibition, because Exhibition is specifically for, like, things that you wouldn't have sex with naturally. And this is something we're clearly taking a chance on it being a legitimately fun experience. Like, if we're taking a chance on it being a legitimately fun experience, they're not the Exhibition rule. The Phonograph, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the Doghouse. And Jay Stantrex, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome to the Dog Home. Appreciate your Bezos bucks. So you'll fuck Squidward but not Morphoid. That's because this thing is mindless, and so it can't consent. And so because it can't consent, you're fucked up if you go after it. Ebony Lion, thank you for the 100-bit cheer. I appreciate that. You should refer to the Doghouse as the pound for this stream. Accepted. Accepted. Everybody unfollow and refollow so I can welcome you in. Carcinogen, thank you very much for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the pound, my friend. Next up, oh god. Oh my god, next up. Next up we have Atraxa but thick. We have fucking this is a waifu. This is a waifu if I've ever seen one. Oh, and Gripper's out too. Gripper's out, by the way. And look at all these hands. Look at all these hands. The helmet is open just for mouth access. This is another work of art. This is another work of art. Death touch, so it's only once. It only has to be once. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Oh, we all have brain rot, bro. We all have brain rot. Oh, Jesus Christ, you're all doing it. Agramemnon, Falcon X, Spellbreaker, Dramatics, Debutter, Pegman, Yusuke, Heavy McD, Uzik, Akrumi, Ebony Lion, Eldritch Apom, Cthulhu's, Cubic Daredevil, Jay Stantrix, Burt Mac, Dismas Novoa, Ahobo 8 Jim, That One, LT Churs, and PK Master. Thank you for the Twitch follows. Welcome to the pound, my friends. You've all been in here, but God bless you for doing it again just for that bit. Mevlar, welcome to the pound. All right. You gotta tell me this is a no. This is the this art is raw, right? This art goes hard as fuck. This art goes hard as fuck. Oh well, Pedgman, welcome to the pound naturally. Jick Beta, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the pound. We'll check the alts. We'll check the alts, but this dude absolutely smells like shit. This dude absolutely smells like shit. He's got some toe hands. Let's see what the alternate arts are doing though. Well, that's cute. Oh, we got to scroll in a little to make sure it pops up on screen right. So this is adorable. Where is it? The secret layer drop is adorable, but it's still an absolute no. Aiden Thor, thank you for the tier 1 Twitch sub. Welcome to the dog home, my friend. Yeah. Friend, not... This is an actual... Sire Carrot is the one voice of reason in this entire stream. You guys. You guys. Yeah, this would be a great pet. You'd really want him around in a parkour competition. But if you're trying to hook up with this guy, you gotta seek the Lord. Alright, next up. Next up, we have the fucking villain from that one claymation Christmas story. Father Winter, maybe?
Did you know that now you can use AI?
Oh, what if you fucked off? What if you fucked off with this ad? It's this guy. What transform, you bitch? This is what we're looking at right now. This is what we're looking at right now. The fucking snow miser. Which again, if bro how moment he's a ghost. Oh, that's true. He is a complete ghost. But the thing is, he's inhabiting armor. And so he can clearly exhibit some type of corporeal influence on the world. Like, if he had no ability to exhibit corporeal influence, he wouldn't be able to inhabit his armor. And I think if... Yeah, Scary Movie rules Ghost, and that thing could get it. And, like, if you're into this, I think you definitely have some issues with your grandpa. But, like, who doesn't? So... Where the fuck is he? Oh my god, no, he's just up here in the top. Like, I think this is... What's happening? What did I do? Oh my god. Hold on. I moved everything around. We're gonna move some stuff into I only judge a little. We're gonna make a new tier. We're gonna make a new tier for I can understand a human person wanting to do this, and I will think poorly of you, but I won't think the worst of you. And then we're gonna move on. I mean, Feather is just a humanoid angel. Oh, true. Fat Cat should go down. So we don't have any true... That's actually interesting. We don't have anything in the exhibition rule. We're going to move Jetmir down to I only judge a little, because I can see why you would. I mean, just an... Hear me out. Hear me out. Just hear me out. Oh, Wilma Dykefit, thank you very much for the Twitch follow and for the Prime sub. Welcome to the pound and the dog home, my friend. I appreciate your Bezos bucks very much. Clearly more of a Sphinx than anything else. Canonical dumper. 1-4, that's a canonical fat butt. Oh, these alt arts are not helping it, though. These alt arts, I mean, this is... Yeah, how big is it? Because that will influence whether we can... This might be exhibition rule. Oh, it's another guild leader. Yeah, I mean, if it's a guild leader, y'all walk through the zoo at full mast. Some days, man, some days. Ooh. It's looking to be a solid 12 to 15 feet. We're gonna exhibition rule this. It's earned it. It's worked hard enough. You can't smash Rafine without making it through the Gaslighting World Championship first. I was literally born for that. I was literally born for that shit. Yeah, street cred. You would absolutely get street cred for that. All right, who's moving? Oh, Jesus. All right, it's the evil jelly bean. So I know what people are gonna say. People are gonna act like we can use the same reasoning as Muldrotha, which is, oh, it's like Flubber. But Ebony, you're so right. Rafine would force you to beat them at Wordle before they would let you hit. Rafine would force you to beat them in like a Wordle best of 5. This is definitely not Brohow. It's totally feasible. It's totally feasible that this is a thing, like this is a structure that you could attempt to stick something in. Are we gonna get helped out on the alt arts at all? That's not better. That doesn't help me. I mean, you die. You die. But like, I think this is the exact thing where if you went to your friends and you were like, hey guys, you know the fucking mountain-sized mana being that's the locus of everything in our plane? And they were like, yeah, what about it? They're like, I hit. Everyone would be like, what? Like, nobody would know what the fuck to do. And so you wouldn't make it back to say that. And you would have, like, even if you lived, you would have an STD forever. But that's exhibition rule. What do you mean the alt art has a dick? Hold on. Yeah, he's got a little nubbin down there, huh? He's got a little nubbin. That's hilarious. That's so fucking good. I don't like this guy. I don't like the cut of this man's jib. I see a little hint of a gold chain. I know this man smells like Axe body spray. This dude lives in New Jersey, speaks with an Italian accent, and does not have a hint of Italian ancestry. Like, fucking... And I think the thing is he's gonna be like, he's gonna think he's way better at it than he is. Right? He calls himself on Hello the Painter, and that's not even, and I realize it's a murder thing, that's not even a particularly impressive splashing of the blood. Like, if you were going to call yourself the Painter, I would expect the blood to be sprayed in some type of attractive pattern. Let's get a check on these alt arts. All right, no other prints. Like, he's still a person. 5 is 5. 5 is 5. Is better than the fucking Catman or Evil Grandpa. But, like, I'm not convinced I would have a good time. I would be willing to give it a shot. I'm just not convinced I would have a good time. Fallen Angel Viox, thank you very much for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the pound. Yeah, he's better than Jetmir because he's a human person. He's a human person. And Jetmir is a fucking cat. Alright, we know horse girls are hot, but what about horse girls and also the horse at the exact same time? If I could... Hear me out. If me and Thalia could get it on just on the back of the frog, easily would. What I'm worried about is how much does the frog want or need to be involved? Like, is it like a dog where if we can put it in its crate, it'll just watch us creepily? Like, if we're going at it on the back of the frog, is it gonna like hit me with the tongue at any point? Because I'll freak out. I'll die on the spot. Alt art doesn't really change much. I mean, that alt art is sick. It just doesn't change much for this. Yeah, like the frog still looks mad creepy, and she still looks phenomenal. Ebony Lion, thank you very much for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. Are the 2 guys in the art included in this? No. Things that are clearly not the character are not included. And it's not Thalia and the Gitrog monster and the 2 fucking thugs they're messing up. The lady is an ebb, but the frog could do whatever it wanted. Mods, get this person some therapy. Fuzzy D, thank you for the 100-bit cheer. The frog has needs too. Yeah, but why do the needs have to be sexual? Can't it have a single other need that's a little bit less fucked up for me to fulfill? I mean, Thalia's carrying here. Thalia's carrying this. It's not most gettable because the frog is there in some capacity, but Thalia's carrying that. Okay, Anawan the Rune Thief. I mean, this looks like a man, and again, I'm hetero, but I'm not stupid. This is a fine-ass man. This is a fine-ass man. He understands drip. He's blue-black. I'm with that. And he's a vampire. Yeah. This dude's gonna get the chance to turn me twice. We're putting him up in the splash zone. He's not most for me. Like, Aragorn is still clearly superior, but we're gonna let him try to turn me twice. And then, okay, this has to be exhibition rule for me. It's a big metal dragon. That's not attractive, but if you like, just fucking work with me here. Just fucking work with me. If you told somebody I fucked the USS Indiana, they would be impressed. Or if you fucked, yeah, somebody in chat, thank you for the assist. If you were like, yeah, I hit the Megazord, you're getting a high five. You are absolutely getting a high five for that. No questions asked. So this is going in the exhibition rule as well. Okay, this is an important point. It's just Sir Gwyn, right? Like, there's a horse in the art, but Sir Gwyn is the only character. So I would say, as opposed to Thalia and the Gitrog monster, where the mount is in the title, right? The creature type is just human knight. So I think the horse isn't included in this. It's just a fucking crazy horse girl. And I dated a horse girl for a while. It's a great time. I would recommend it to anybody that has 3 years to like just fuck around with and nothing important needs to happen. And the thing is, you know that she loves the horse more than she loves you, and that's gonna prevent any unwanted attachments from forming. Squires throughout the realm aspire to her mix of panache and martial prowess. Canonical Riz and ass beating. I'm gonna make a bold decision. I don't know if it'll hold up, but we're putting them in the race. Squirrel2412, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the pound. We're putting them in the race. Yeah, canonically has simps. Canonically has a bunch of squires simping over her. Oh Lord. It's just gonna get better. I mean, this is hot. We got them dogs out. She is hovering what I can only assume are bottles of Gatorade to help me rejuvenate my electrolytes in between rounds. That's somebody who cares, right? That's somebody who cares about you. Loss has no meaning here. You cannot take from those who have nothing. That means her standards, nice and low, right? She has nothing. It's gonna write anything I do more than nothing. I love that. I love that very much. The only problem is that she hovers, so she'll never fit fully on your face. Mods, therapize him. Therapize him. Let's see what these alternate arts look like. No, that's so much worse. I would like to unsee that. I would like to unsee that immediately. That alt art is fucked up. I don't know if she's most gettable. I mean, looking at these others, I think she is. I think we're gonna have a hard fought contest. Hard fought contest. Yeah, alternate art for Kess. You need to seek Christ. You need to find Christ. Yeah, she's a flying thick goth mommy with no standards. That's amazing. Well, Payfire, and so at the end when we vote people out of most gettable, they're going into the splash zone. Okay, and here, I mean, this is an easy yes. This is literally just a hot like strawberry brunette almost. This is smash. Would smash. Another goth mommy. Fear is her one true companion. I do scare easy. Good morning, Ephemeral Eel. Thank you for coming by. We are going to do the lantern turn. This is going to go splash because the thing is, I don't like being scared. I don't want to be legitimately afraid of the person I'm with. I want a partner that could step on me but chooses not to because they find me adorable. And Turgrid is definitely fucking stepping on me. And now we're going to look at her lantern. No. What the fuck is anybody talking about? What are any of you talking about? Smash for sure, Eel. Smash for sure. You are crazy. You are crazy. Yeah, I'm not one of the Bugs Life moths, dude. You're not catching me with that. Honestly, I'm gonna use the bro how. There is no clear avenue other than like break the lantern with your dick, which is cannot recommend. Oh, let's see if Turgid gets any alt art help. Still bad. Yeah, still bad, but roughly the same levels of bad. Ooh. Now, Obeka holds a special place in my heart. I'm not even going to let y'all debate. We're just putting Obeka up there, and I'm going to tell you why. First, we love a muscle mommy. Second, this shit right here, the side shave, that's... You show me any semi-thick person with a side shave, I will bark like a dog. That's what the whole brand is about, baby. Let me show... Don't worry about why that autofills. But this... very much an awakening for me. When this shit dropped... Free AOE, thank you very much for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the pound, my friend. So Obeka's going up there. No discussion. No discussion. Alright, let's talk about this piece of shit. Let's talk about this piece of shit. I do not like this guy. He's still a human. If you've played Baldur's Gate, you know how fucking annoying this guy is. And like the way he talk, you know he's gonna talk about you in a super fucking gross way after. Like that's gonna be the worst part. Is he's absolutely gonna talk about it, and he's absolutely gonna be super fucking weird about it. Bleps, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the pound, my friend. She can end the turn, best edger out there for Obeka. Holy shit, true. So fucking true. Yeah, like this has to be charity work. This is charity work is basically gross dudes. That's everything that charity work is doing is just fucking gross dudes. No, Volo himself is the guide. All right, we know Tom puts it down. Let's all be for fucking serious. We all know Tom puts it down. Miss Hemlock, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the pound. We know Tom Bombadil pulls. We've seen his wife. You gotta be piping. You're gonna keep somebody like that happy. Literal god. And listen, okay, I'm gonna see if he's got any alt arts. Okay, Being of Light, I'm not sure if that helps us. That's sick as fuck. Yeah, these are all sick as fuck. And here's the thing, I would never advocate doing drugs on my stream, but you know that when you hooked up with this dude, he would have you rolling on that good shit. It would not, like, with this man, it would be a whole experience. It would be an entire experience. Ebony Lion, thank you for the 100-bit share. Is it just me, or does Tom have thick thighs? No, Tom and his wife are both thick as hell. Like, who is it? It's Goldberry, right? Like, Auga. Fucking Auga. Alright, next up. Let's look at awesome. This is a no. This is a no, and y'all aren't gonna understand why, but you're gonna understand why at the end. Okay? We're gonna get there together. Sire Carrot, everybody wants his wife. Oscar comes with toys, knows how to use them. The only toys he wants are sharp. Okay. Turfinator, thank you for the tier 1 Twitch sub. Welcome to the dog home, my friend. And the thing is, I'm not confident he's big enough for the exhibition rule. That's the thing. Like, the person behind, like, he's a giant, right? And the person behind him appears to be a normal humanoid. The person behind him looks a little bit squat. So he's like twice the size. Oh, blatant sexism. If this was giant mommy, you'd be on your back already. Fuck. You got me. You got me. You got me there. As soon as you were like, if that thing, if it had boobies, you would be on your back instantly. Fuck am I gonna say? True. True. Splash zone. True. If it was a 9 foot tall muscle mommy, I wouldn't be saying shit about exhibition rule. You got me dead to rights right there. God bless you. Turfinator, thank you for the 7 months in a row resub. I think, yeah. Flakeman and Elminster, thank you for the follows. Welcome to the pound, my friends. What about Grumgully? We'll find out, bro. We will find out about Grumgully together. I promise you that. Who's next? Ooh. I mean, this is a yes. We're debating how hard of a yes it is. Let's check the alt arts. Still a yes. Still a yes. We got a Dryad Goth Mommy. She's gonna make us tea? Oh, Dina's a student. Oh, okay. Okay, we got an age check. Okay. This is gonna sound gross. College student. Right? So that's not totally fucked up. That's like a little questionable. That's questionable. Adam Douche, Dina is a teenager. Can we get a source on that? Can we get a source on that? Okay. So this is a story of this is a tier list for it. I mean, this is a college story. Yeah, we're talking about Witherbloom College. Still a Dryad, a teen Dryad is very young. I mean, how does Dryad age? I can't believe we're going this fucking deep in the tank for it. How do... Ooh, achieve maturity at 100? Ooh. That's tough. That's tough. Ooh. Well, that's true. It's like we're putting human ages on when the Dryad would be attending college. No, because the thing is, if she was like an 18-year-old Dryad, she probably wouldn't be at the maturity level to go to college. Right? Because the thing is, that also doesn't say that she's under 100. Yeah, an 18-year-old Dryad would be in fucking diapers. All right, let's see if we can youth. So the fact that she has a section on youth that isn't her only section fills me with some hope. Okay, so she's been through some shit. She's been an advanced student at Strixhaven. And she's lived through a war. Yeah. No, we gotta be in the clear here. I think we're in the clear. She's either a junior or a senior in college and then went off to war after. She can consent. She can consent. We're good. I'm gonna put her up there with Turgid. I don't know if we're top tiering. I don't know if we're top tiering her right now. I know that she's putting in work. I want to find out what's in that tea for sure. But it's like we gotta start being a little more selective with who we put in most gettable, because then we're just gonna have too many things to cut out. This is at least exhibition rule. For me personally, this is Splash Zone. What I love about every art for Sheoldred is that, oh, that's cool as fuck, is that in both these arts, they're like, hey, by the way, it's a creepy tentacle thing. I need everybody to know she has tits. I need you to put the fucking mermaid seashells onto them so that you know that it's titties. Yeah, and big old thangers too. Not even fucking miles long. The thing is, I would hit even if I didn't have to tell anybody about it. And I think that's the difference maker. Is if exhibition rule is you're hitting exclusively such that you're telling people about it. Splash Zone is like, if I had to be sworn, if I had to sign an NDA before I got to hit, I still would. And that puts you in the Splash Zone. It's not humanoid down on the bottom. I'm happy with top. Okay? Okay? In that case, put Rafine and Splash. You are going to jail. Mods, put them in jail. Alright, let's look at who we got next. Sidar Jabari. This is just a nondescript human man. This is a nondescript human man. I mean, just a dude. If there's anything that has to go in the $5 is $5 tier, it has to be fucking just a guy. Right? Just a guy on a big fucking bird who's clearly in charge of something. Yeah, he's so mid, and he goes in the mid tier. Alright, next up. Okay. Thalia is not mid, though. Thalia is a very hot lady. Sidar Jabari is just a dude. This is what I mean when I talk about exhibition. Right? This is a dragon that does not give a fuck about having sex with a human person. It's a demon dragon who lives to sacrifice things and lead a guild. And, like, you know what? It's such a good candidate for the exhibition rule. I'm sure the other guilds have, like, a competition every year to see if any of their members can smash Zayatora before they fucking die. And then we got, yeah, Ebony, thank you for that good point. We've got a built-in warming technologies on the top. So this is the most exhibition we've ever exhibition ruled. Check the alt art for sure. Yeah, let's see. Oh, yes. Oh, indeed. We had a question about why Angelo is in the $5 is $5 tier. So to me, I've known guys that look like this, and they wear Axe body spray. They talk a lot about how cool they are. They aren't very cool, and they have fake stories about how far back their family line goes when they were adopted. So like pickup artist bullshitter is the easiest way to describe what Angelo is. Like Angelo is a guy that would unironically tell you that you need to watch The Godfather to understand who they are as a person. Right? Like that's who Angelo is. Angelo is like first couple dates, but like, well, if you really want to get to know if you really want to get to know what I'm like and what I value, I need you to watch every Martin Scorsese film that's ever been made. All right, who we got next? Oh, we got Finn. Okay, so we passed on this guy in his roast because I know for a fact he smells like shit. I know for a fact he smells like shit. That you don't get to be out there in the woods that long looking like Yosemite Sam with no access to a shower and still smell good at all. Now that said, he does have, he's got some old man riz going on. So I can see how some of you would like to think of it as like a musk. Well, fuck me. I guess. I fucking guess, huh? Alt art clutch up. That's the hardest alt art clutch we've ever had. You don't know if it counts as Finn? Read 'em and weep. Read 'em and cope. Read 'em and seethe. Yeah, base is a $5 is $5. This alt art is unstoppable. All right, who we got? This is just a hard no. This isn't even exhibition rule, because the thing is, like, D Woods, thank you for the tier 1 Twitch sub. I appreciate your generosity. Welcome to the dog home. I'm not gay, but I would take your meds. I'll take my meds. We can take them together. And then you gotta stop. So the reason I don't think his exhibition is like, this dude looks horny to me. An exhibition rule is for things that wouldn't necessarily want to hook up with you, but you're gonna try. You're gonna try because it would be so impressive. This dude looks like he fucks a lot, but not with anything that wants to fuck him. And so if you want to, talk to somebody. Talk to somebody. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna out my own bias with Tulane and say that it's very hard to look past how much I fucking hate this commander. Like, off rip, without even looking at the art, I know that he likes to spend a lot of time touching himself. He's not very generous. He likes to lock down. He likes to lock down the entire session, just playing with himself instead. He does have the McDonald's hairline, but don't be mean about that. You don't know what people are going through. You don't know what people are going through. But this dude, no, man. I'm putting him down there. I'm putting him down there in charity work. We're not going to be doing open suggestions. We're going to end the stream after we identify who is the most gettable of them all. Or I guess, like, because charity work also pretty much falls under would not. So maybe we reorient this a little, because most of these... I might have to redefine the tiers a little, because charity work still implies that, like, I would, and with Chilane I wouldn't, because he seems like a dick. But Urza I also wouldn't. I'm gonna try that for now. I'm gonna try only judge a little for these two for now. Yeah, charity work is for the pity fuck, and I would not pity fuck either of these two. If I really think about it. That's right, and that would make Urtet charity work if we redefine it. Yeah, if Urtet begged, right? If Urtet begged us. Okay. Everybody just listen. Everybody just listen. No matter what, the exhibitionist rule is on the table. But on top of that, I see two things. I see the word gorger in its title, and I see a seam. I see what looks to be a seam on the mouth here. So there's a very important question we need to answer. Can that mouth open? And if that mouth can open, what's on the inside? Because we could be dealing with a lick-a-tongue situation. And if they open it up, if they open that joint up, and it's a lick-a-tongue situation, and the void does in fact swallow, they don't have mouths. Sire Carrot, can you prove that? Have I ever seen a sea turtle's mouth? No, I haven't. She gorging on my Juladoc till I void. Yes. Predator mouth? Yeah, because if it's predator mouth, then I'm not as down with it. No matter what, they're going in the exhibition role. No matter what, they're going in exhibition. I suspect we're looking at a scallop situation. Not potatoes. See, the thing is, if you popped open, right? If that's on the inside, I mean, if Exava would have been considered if they had been in the top 50 on EDHRec. I didn't pick this. I just said next 50, run it. Oh God. That's giving me such a viscerally negative reaction. Oh God. It's still exhibition rule. That's just clearly not Smash. Sire Carrot, at this point the lack of mouth doesn't matter because we're just putting it in exhibition rule. Let's talk about Magus. This is a yes. This is an easy yes. She looks mean. She looks intimidating. She knows what she's doing with her makeup. We don't need to hem and haw about all that. Firm yes. Next up we have Tatsunari. Now this is again just a dude but is a Toad writer, and in his text box talks about the Toad, there's presumably the Toad's gonna be involved. Presumably the Toad's at least going to watch. The Toad can get it, the man can't. I mean, I think if we... Like, this looks like an attractive man. This looks like a relatively attractive man. Are you gonna tell me the Toad isn't a lick-a-tongue situation? Yes. Yes, I am. Oh, look at alt art? Okay. Oh! He's fine as fuck. Fuzzy D, thank you for the 100-bit cheer. Toad has needs too? No, not like this. Yeah, this is absolutely... Yeah, Toad, Twink, Splash Zone. Valken, that's just the generic anime boy. Fuck, and? And, my guy? Alright. Let's talk about this, because y'all gonna be mad. Very much no. Very much no. He looks like a child. I can understand that hobbits operate on a different life cycle. This looks like a kid. Flaming Wedge, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the pound, my friend. Elijah Wood is hot. This isn't Elijah Wood. They very specifically did not have the rights to use those actors' likenesses in this movie, or for these cards. So it's not Elijah Wood. If it was Elijah Wood, but it's not Elijah. And since it's not Elijah, it's a little different. He's got nothing to help him. Okay, so he's 50. So I mean, he's truly an adult. He's truly an adult. He's 50, he looks 33. I'm judging a little because he looks like a child. It's not even a pity fuck because it would feel wrong. It would feel wrong. And fine, it had to end this way, huh? Didn't it? This had to be the last. Okay. Bunch of bullshit. Bunch of bullshit. There he is. This is clearly an exhibition rule case. Because if nothing else, it's not bro how. This is the riskiest glory hole of all time. Right? You about to pipe the entire universe? You're about to fucking pipe a rend in the fabric of reality? It's not jerking off into a wall, it's having sex with a black hole. And if you lived through having sex with a black hole, the swirling hole of light in his hand. Not literally there's clearly a portal thing going on. There's clearly a portal thing going on with that. So that has to be exhibition rule. Not this alt art can't. This alt art can't get it. This alt art makes it a little worse. This alt art reinforces my belief. He's got these little hand portals. If you were like, yeah, I was up in that, everybody would be like, fucking, huh? The glorious hole. That is the glorious hole. So we're gonna put them up in exhibition rule. We got a pretty good spread. Mods, are you around? Because it's time to start. It's time to start with some polls. I bet Urza could figure out a way to fuck Kozilek and survive, so it's doable. So we gotta cut down most gettable. Cut down most gettable just to the number one most gettable. What's up, Michael? You are in the second Can They Get It tier list stream. I still don't know why you put Atraxa that high, because I'm not crazy, dog. Cut Atraxa. What is wrong with you people? What is wrong with you people? Atraxa is fucking gorgeous. Top left is Veyron, Voice of Duality. Finn might have the alt art, but he's not staying there. That is true. I don't think we can pick the overall most gettable only being carried by an alt art. So we're gonna cut Finn first. Luna Narrative, thank you very much for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the pound. So next, now we do have the issue of Atraxa. Atraxa is like physically unfuckable. Fuzzy D, thank you for the 1-bit cheer. Wizards fuck the Eldrazi, so can we. Fucking true. Aragorn is married out. I don't know. I think... Okay, so here's what I think. I think Marchesa and Kess fill the same role. And so if Marchesa and Kess fill the same role, which one of these two do we like more? I'm gonna open up a poll to that end. Alright, Lexavian, thank you very much for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the pound. I've opened a Marchesa or Kess better poll. So that's how we're gonna cut the tiebreakers for ones that serve the same role. I also think like Sir Gwyn and Winota are also functionally the same. Like in terms of why we think they're hot. We think they're hot for roughly the same reasons. I will cede that Atraxa probably goes down, because they're really something that should be exhibition rule, but they're just fucking foin as hell, so we keep them around. So far on the poll, Kess is absolutely fucking dumpstering Marchesa. And then I don't know. It feels sexist to cut the only guy this early. That's a secondary feeling that I have. And do we keep Veyron around just on the premise of double nuts? If this was the other Marchesa arts, she takes it. We can double check the alternate arts. I'm okay with alternate arts powering you up. I just don't want the... What? Okay, Kess on top. Kess on top. Alright, Kess survives. Marchesa goes down. I mean, great fucking character, but I've never... So, now we've had our first alternate art fucking sinks you vote. So now we're gonna run one for Gwyn and Winota. How the fuck do I close my own poll? Good God. It won't let me close the poll, you guys. Oh, manage poll. End poll. It will let me close the poll. New poll. Alright, so now we've got Gwyn versus Winota. Gwyn, Winota. All right, have at it, people. Let's see which one of these two is going to be tough. Gwyn is bringing equipment, but Winota is bringing friends. That's, I think, an important difference. Is Gwyn is going to bring toys. Winota's going to bring friends. But those friends are going to be... Oh, humans. It's going to bring more humans. That matters. We have no alternate arts to worry about with them. Let's see if we have alternate arts to worry about with Gwyn. No, it's when non-humans attack, you get more humans. Oh, this poll is actually neck and neck. This poll is actually fucking back and forth. Eggplant emoji with T, thank you very much for gifting that tier 1 sub. Welcome to the super secret generosity dog home. I appreciate it. Vote Gwyn or I'll disown you. True. I mean, as somebody who dated a horse girl, it is a pretty good time. Yeah, Winota does only have one arm, but in the context of that, just think about how much she's practiced with that one arm. Right, if we look at the one arm she does have, she's got that grip sorted out. Why is she losing then? Gotham is in New Jersey. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the pound. You could fuck the stump. Mods, please put Jack into jail forever. For literally forever. Oh, she does kind of look like a cat girl. That might seal it. Honestly, that might seal it for Winota. Regardless of what democracy says, I might
mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Just because Winota kind of looks like a cat girl. Gwyn is a MILF. Oh, you know what? Gwyn has the canonical simps. Gwyn has canonical... Okay, so it's catgirl supremacy versus canonical simp. Okay. I think both of them are going to be... Both of them look like they're going to be pretty fucking built. So I don't think we can make a big determination just off of that. Entomologists. We are having the debate. Honestly, I like goth cat girls too much. I like goth cat girls too much. I can't do it. Gwyn won the poll. I don't give a fuck. I'm the one in charge. So now we have 5. We've got Kess. We've got Obeka. We've got Aragorn. We've got Winota. And we've got Veyron. Stop the count. We're not doing the recount. I don't think it's Veyron. At as deep as we are into here, I don't think it's Veyron. I want to look at Kess again. I mean, she's fine. Oh, right. Her alt art fucking sucks. Does Obeka have any alt arts? Swag Lizard Queen, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the pound. Guess is very hot, but Obeka... Listen, side shave muscle mommy with canonical chumbawambas is crazy. And is a redhead. And is crazy. They're Grixis, so they're literally insane. This is the most important decision of my life and career. Obeka beats Kess. As the two wizards, Obeka beats Kess. Sasori, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the pound. Obeka beats Kess hands down. Two-tone Terran, you can make a plea for Aragorn. I think the thing is we're getting to the point of the heterosexuality is whispering in my ear. And Aragorn's like just a dude. Aragorn's a very, very hot dude, but is at the end of the day just a dude. And now it's a goth cat girl versus a side shave muscle mommy. Thankfully, my actual girlfriend is both of these, but choosing between them is fucking impossible. If we take this to abilities, it's Obeka all the way because of the ability to edge. We're doing it. Obeka wins. Obeka is officially the most gettable of commanders 51 through 100 on the EDHRec tier list. God bless every one of us. Radness, thank you for the follow. You've come in at the end. Welcome to the pound. So this is the complete tier list. The only thing that's bro how is the lantern. Plenty of things in Seek the Lord. The new tier of I Only Judge a Little. And otherwise we're pretty well rounded out. Sega Genesis 91, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the pound. We could do, I think we put up the most gettables when we've done a few more. Like I think when we have like 5 to pick from, then we worry about, okay, most gettable versus most gettable. Pedro Davis OG, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the dog. Welcome to the pound. Right, we've got the new name now. Welcome to the pound, my friend. So that's going to be it for tonight's stream. The next scheduled stream, Teysa clears Obeka easy? You sound crazy. The next scheduled stream is going to be next Monday. That's going to be an MTG Arena stream. I might stream tomorrow. I might stream on Sunday because I'm feeling a little bit crazy. But we'll see. The next scheduled one is next Monday, 5 p.m. Pacific on MTG Arena. I hope to see you all there. Thank you, everybody who came by this stream. Today's Friday. No, it's not. Today is Thursday. Yeah, tomorrow's. So I might stream tomorrow if I feel like it. Thank you to everybody who followed, who subbed. Thank you to everybody who subbed to get us to the sub goal to do this stream. There's also going to be an announcement about a deck roasting stream at the end of this month. So if you're not in my Discord, get into that Discord because there's going to be an announcement about that coming up soon. I hope you're all having a good week. I hope you had a fun time. And remember to stay toxic.